Hi, in this week's video, I'm going to show you 7 things you probably didn't know about your Peloton bike. Let's get cracking. So firstly, I'm going to show you how to reset your personal bests. Why would you do this? Well, you might be a bit older. You might have had like a really amazing day on the bike and you've not been able to get anywhere near that since. Or if you're like me, when I first got my bike, I was really enthusiastic and my PBs just kept mounting up. I was probably asleep by 7 o'clock at night, my legs always hurt. So now I ride much more for kind of longevity. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So let's look at how to reset those PBs, but also keep your old PBs in the background. So this is dead easy. You just click on your name from the home screen. And then in your overview, you come down here. This is fairly new, so manage personal bests. And you can see mine here. So in December, I got a few on some really shorter rides, but I'm nowhere near this guy on the 20, 30 and 45-minute rides. I did try to break my 20-minute rides and I hurt my knee. So I've learnt my lesson. So I'm going to click on manage. And currently it's set to calculate my PBs on my full workout history. But I'm going to calculate them not from today, I'm going to calculate them from the 1st of January 2021. I'm going to save that. And it keeps the old ones in the background, but here's my new ones. And that means when I get on the bike now, I'm competing against myself from 2021 and not Mr. Enthusiastic from last year. One of the best things about Peloton is if you find rides that you really like, you can go back and do them again. And when you do that ride, you can see where you are against your PB. But if when you did that ride, it wasn't a PB ride, you can't really see easily where you were against yourself when you did it last time, if that makes sense. Let me show you how to do it. Here's my workout history, and I'm going to do this ride here. So previously I did this ride. I got 181 kilojoules and I'm going to do the class again. So if I click on view class, click on start, you can see here's a ride starting. Now I'm going to filter and I'm going to filter to just me. So there's me from the 13th of February and here's me today. And when the class starts, it's just started, you can see I'm competing against myself from the 13th of January and also against my new PB that I reset a moment ago. And all looks good. I'm going to beat me. Come on new Steve, beat old Steve. Oh, he's too good. So next I want to show you how you can use your Peloton Bike screen to power other devices. Let me show you. You probably don't know, but behind your screen is a small power outlet. So this is your power and AV. This is your Ethernet port if you want to connect your bike straight to your router with an Ethernet cable. But this one here is a micro USB port. So you can plug a micro USB in there, and I've just gone from micro USB to standard USB, so I can put multiple different devices in. I generally tuck that behind there. Neatly tucks away out of sight and you can't see there's a cable there at all. But if I want to charge something, I can just pull the cable out, connect whatever USB device. That's never the right way first time, is it? Always the third time. And you should be able to see that's flashing because it's charging. If I wanted to charge something with a different end, like my AirPods for instance, first time lucky, well, then you can see there, I don't know if you can see, that's orange, so that's charging away. It's also good if there's a time that you want to use a different speaker on the bike. The main speakers on the standard bike are not very good. You probably know this already. But you can use a 3mm headphone jack cable to an external speaker, which in many cases you can also power from that socket using that adapter, so it's really handy. Next, I want to show you what to do if your bike feels a bit slow and laggy and you think it might be your internet connection. I'm going to show you how to do a speed test on the bike. So to do this, you just click on the 3 dots here, device settings, and then you come down here to speed test. And then you can run a speed test and actually see how fast your internet connection is to your bike. So mine is coming down at 90 megabits per second. I think the bike needs about 2 maybe. And then the up speed here, which I think is probably less relevant, is still pretty good as well. So here's my download speed and my upload speed and my ping and my jitter. I won't go into them. Low is better, really. And if there is a problem, I can see that it's not my internet connection. If you watch lots of my videos, you may know about this already. This is a standard bike, but as you can see, I can turn the screen like the Plus. So this isn't an option on a standard bike. However, I've got a device on the back which allows me to do it. And this device is called the TFD Pivot. And as you can see, it allows me to move the screen in pretty much the same way as the Plus bike. It's really good. The next thing I want to show you is the help function. It's actually really, really good on the bike. Let's have a look. So we're back to the 3 buttons and we want get help. And here's the categories. Say for instance, I was struggling to screencast this to a TV. What happens now is Peloton have emailed me some instructions on how to screencast from my bike to the TV. So the instructions on how to screencast have now been emailed to my inbox on my email account. And what I did notice when I was testing this a few days ago was about 3 days after they'd emailed those instructions, Peloton support also emailed me to ask if I'd managed to solve the issue, which I thought was very, very good. So I was reluctant to show you this because it kind of goes against my thoughts on what you should be doing with your Peloton bike and screen. But as you can see, I'm watching a YouTube video. If you haven't seen this guy's channel, it is absolutely amazing. You should subscribe straight away. And you should also like this video as well, if you haven't done already. So basically, this is an Android tablet, so you can get it to show most things. So I've looked at BBC websites, I've looked at my emails on this, I'm currently watching YouTube videos, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, I probably don't look like your mother, but what I would say is you're better than this, okay? If you're watching YouTube videos whilst working out, that's not really in the spirit of what Peloton is about. If you've got some educational content, this is very good, that you want to watch and just turn your legs over in addition to your workout, then this is excellent. If you've got lots of documents to read, you can read them online whilst you're just essentially turning your bike into a cycling desk. But it isn't a replacement for your exercise. I've gone on enough, I know. You can also get Netflix on here and Amazon Prime Video. Let me show you how to do it, and I'll also show you why I can't get Netflix, but I think most people should be able to get Netflix. Let's come away from this handsome man. So if we press P, we're back to the home screen. And press the 3 dots, and you're going to press About. Now, when I press About, my personal information will come up here. If I was a real YouTuber, I'd blank that out, but I'm going to do it a different way. Look at that. Who needs technology? So what you're going to do at this point is in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you're going to tap 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that brings up the Web View Browser Tester. Click on this, and there's your browser. Let's try, it's remembered what I was doing a moment ago, but let's try Netflix. So here's my Netflix homepage. It's already logged me in because I've done this before. Now, this is where I come unstuck. And when I try and play video, YouTube's fine. Other video services I've tried have been fine. But Netflix doesn't work. And along with Amazon Prime, the message I get is about territory. So if I try and play something, this just says unknown error. But with Prime Video, it talks about the territory. So if you're in the UK and you try this, let me know how you get on. But if you're outside of the UK, I think this might work for you. So have a go and let me know in the comments if it has worked. YouTube, 100%, just like using a tablet. Netflix, not so much, but I think it's a UK thing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it really useful. I'll put some more videos around me, as well as a subscribe button to the channel. And until next time, see you soon.